Hi, I'm Corn C, and today I am playing Greed Corp, a small little turn-based strategy game, and we'll just jump straight into the campaign. I don't want this one. Here we go. This is the one I thought was quite good and shows the game. So the game is played out on these hexes on this world, and you can move the. Oops. This is my computer opponent you're hearing move at the moment. These are their units. Right. You just saw one move across there and one over there. And so these are my units here, these sort of wooded ones. And these sort of more sort of industrial ones, they're my computer controlled enemy. And I'm actually just going to swap out of isometric mode into sort of overhead mode so you can see the map a bit clearer. So we're on these little hexes of various heights, and I have these 11 units, and they have 5. They have the same. They have also have 11 units, and yeah, you can see the map is almost, if not vaguely symmetrical. And what's interesting is you see these are different heights, and when I hover over the mouse over them, it tells you how they are. So this hex here is at a height of 5, because you can see when I hover over it, the little hex showing has, 4, has 4 little dots there, and this one's at a height of 3, and this one's at a height of 1. And this is very important because it's a bit like a real-time strategy game that you play turn-based. So when I'm done, I click there to this little button here to activate my turn, and my opponent has my turn. But the idea is you build up resources to spend on various types of units, and then you basically crush your enemy. But what's different is the way you gather resources is by destroying the land. So you have to destroy the map. So what happens is what you do is you put, we'll start by putting some resources out. These are 3, so a resource generator. So this is a resource generator, the harvester, and this is the armory to create units. So what we'll do is we'll put one there, and we'll put another one there. Now, what's important about these is that every time they act, at the end of your turn, they'll act and they'll give you some money. But what they'll also do is destroy the land a little bit. So what they'll do is they'll make it lower. So this 3-step bit of land will become a 2-step. And this 1-step here will be destroyed and will fall away into the fog. And there's a nice little eagle sound there as it sort of matches what's going to happen as it falls away. And what you'll see is when I hit play, they'll fall away. So what you've got to do is any units that are on there, any harvesters, any armories, any of your little mobile walkers, they'll all be destroyed. So what we've got to do is make sure they're not anywhere near there. So what we're going to do is we're going to move them all over here, concentrate our forces somewhat. Okay, and then this one we're going to leave for now. We'll just leave it there. It's not really important. So there's various. There's only really one type of sort of attack unit, which is these sort of walkers. If you go in close, these little walkers on each side. There's various sides. There's 4 teams. I'm up against the computer in the campaign, obviously, and this is 1v1. Sometimes it's 1v1, v1v1. So each side there's different types of walker. And there's also gun turrets, which you can use to buy shells that go across, and they also destroy some of the units in a hex and also lower the hex. And then there's armories and air control, sort of air support units that fly your walkers across the map. So let's just see it run through. So this is the enemy now moving across more land. And they bought an armory, and they're building up their armory there. And then harvesters go, and you see There goes the land. So as you go, the process of building up your armies destroy the land more and more and more. And that's yeah, so that's basically how it works. And what I'm going to do here is, now I've got quite a bit, I'm going to build a... Yep, that's a armory there. So that's going to, I'm going to use that to build units, but you can't build units till next turn. And we go through. And you can see, because I built my harvesters, they haven't built, oh yeah, they built one harvester here, just then. They haven't yet managed to really build any, get going. Their money is so much more restricted than mine. Where's the mouse gone? It's all edge pan, so it can get a bit problem. So I'm going to move these people over here. And then here I want to build some more walkers. And this is yeah, so this is the basic action, like an RTS that's turn-based, and you can speed up by double-clicking. You can speed up the other turn, your non-action turn, as it were. Okay, so now I can build another one up here, but I couldn't build it before because I need to get my other forces out of the way, so they can move over there. And build some more units. The fighting is basically 1 for 1. So when two forces meet, they take out their number. So if 6 met 16, all 9 would die, there'd be 10 left here. That's how it works. So what I might do is move this one. So here, these are 3s, so I can build one and build another one here. So what I'm doing is basically trying to build up as much of a sort of head start as I can in materials. See, they're losing their harvesters, so I'm just getting further ahead. And so, for instance, I can now afford this sort of a carrier, which allows you once to move troops from one place to another, which is super handy. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy that. And then start moving these. These are at 2. This is at 2. So I might move there, build another one, and then sort of go up here, and as I go, keep building these resource generators. And what I'm going to do is move these all over here. All right. Let's quickly jump through again. So it's an interesting conceit that the more you sort of extract from the land, the less land you have available. But it still comes down to the basic, system of just get as much going as you can. When you move into a new area or you attack, you can only move one. Well, you can only move one hex at a time. And that's 3. That's a 2. So that could be. So I can build one there now, and my forces won't die. But if you're moving within your own land, you can build 3. You can move 3. So, for instance, if I move this one to here, then I can move this one across as well. So now, when this one destroys these 2, this one should be fine. Build another carrier, because I'm going to need them for my assault in a second. And what's next? Because they're building up forces here, so I'm going to have to pop 2 at the time across. I've done this one a couple of times. Okay, so now I've got 28, so now I can start building up a second attack force. While moving these out of the way for another generator. Maybe one there, and I can move my... if I can get my guys out here in time. Yeah. Oh, have I left... I've left one hung out in the middle of nowhere. How did that happen? Oh no, it's a harvester. That's why it's out there. And you can see over time, this is the amount of gold you just automatically earn. And this is the sort of time frame that you'll probably expect to be playing. It does take a little bit of time. And then build a harvester here. And now do I want to, I think, yeah, I can wipe out these forces now, I think. We'll wait one more turn. Because that should definitely do it, and then I can choose which one I want to take. Probably this one, because it's got a gun, so we might see that firing soon. Alright, all of my stuff's moved. You can see they're red, so they're moved. So, next turn. Yep, so now they've got a gun with a bullet in it. So if I don't do something, they can shoot at one of my things and destroy a lot of troops and lower the land. Which I don't want them to do. So what I'm going to do is use my carriers to fly over and attack them. And this should be enough to take over this bit of land. Yet the animations can't really, I don't think they can be sped up. And then I can do this one and I'll have their bullet. So when you go there and you capture their stuff, then you capture their land and you capture whatever happens to be on it. So now I have the now I have that unit and that gun, which I'm going to turn around and use on their own forces, as you'll see in a second. And let's build up some more. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say anything with this one. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be over soon enough. So I'll move my that goes over here. So I now own this conveyor. And now I can also, since I have a bullet, one of these big shells, I can fire this, and I can't fire it there. Why can't I fire it there? I guess it's too far away. That's not very helpful. Okay, so it's not much use to me. I'll just fire it somewhere so you can see what it does. I'll fire it up here. Comes around, fires. Blows it up and all the land disappears. Okay, so now I just need to make enough money to go over here and destroy these. Oh, look, they built another gun. Great. Maybe, what happens if I build a 3? So yeah, why not? I'm going to build a generator here. We'll see, this should be over quite soon. So I've got 70, so yeah, I can finish this off. So I'll build a carrier. Actually, why don't I just... Oh, these two. Yeah, so I'll move these guys over here. One of the things I'm not so keen about this game is there's no taking back. So if you make a mistake and your turn hasn't ended, too bad because you can't actually go back. Yeah, so so far the game has followed the sort of standard RTS: build up as much sort of productive capacity as you can, and then overwhelm your enemy. That seems to be how it's worked for me at least. And can I build up some more? and then build up some more. I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 2. Well, I won't. Oh, because I'm out of money. Actually, I probably don't need it. I won't do it. So what I need is another flyer and I'm done. So why don't we actually... Oh, I don't have enough for that either. Okay. So I need these people to fly away now. Okay. And then we've got 25 coming. 10, 5. I can do 5. I don't actually need 5. 4 will do. 5, but they won't be in position, so that's no good. All right. Well, we'll see how this works. Yeah, so I've got through the first part of the campaign, and I probably won't play much further than that. Oh, I don't have a. All right. Let's move them all 16 to there. No, let's move 1 to there. Hang on. So we have control of their harvester. And the reason for that is, at the moment, when I play turn-based games, what I like to do... Oh, I should have moved these over. I'm not playing very well. I am playing very badly. Yeah, 10. But I don't think it'll make a difference in the end. Wherever they fly is not going to be very good for them. And I've got another 26 coming, so I can build another 10, well, 10, 5, that'll take it down to 25, plus I've got a couple coming, 6, so I've got 32 coming, that'd be 71, so I can build 10, so I can build 8 there, and another 2 there, why not? Okay, so let's go. Yeah, so the later missions, I like having time to sort of think, and that's something you can't do in the later missions because they only give you a certain amount of time to oh, I've screwed it up. 49. I miscounted. Oh, I badly miscounted. Okay. Well, I'll definitely have enough next turn. which is not going to do me a great deal of good now. And move them all over. Yeah, so the idea of playing this with time limits doesn't really appeal to me, so I'm probably not going to. And I'll just keep going till this game finishes, which will be very soon. Hang on, so building more, hopefully very soon. So that's 16. Alright, so what we need to do here, is suck the last little bit out of that land. Yeah, that's going to sort of screw them up so much. I think that'll. So this one will destroy the land. They'll get money for it, but oh. So now I'm going to fly these over here. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm playing very well. But they can still fly this one over here and take that. So that, I've screwed this up a little bit. But I've still got more money than them, so hopefully this will still work out. Oh, no. Their land got destroyed, so I won. Yeah, so that's Greed Corp. And what you can see is in the later missions, you've got 90 seconds, 75 seconds. I don't really like that. If it's turn-based, I want time to actually to appreciate it. There's also, you can create a battle with time limits and that sort of thing, which I don't really do. Yep. Back. Yes. And then you can find one. So yeah, it's a nice little game. Not one I think I'll probably play much longer. I think that this game is done now. But it was entertaining for the few hours that I played it. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed my quick sort of playthrough and review of Greed Corp. And bye.